You can count. Good for you.
And you can count on me waiting for you in the parking lot.
But why, some say the bull, why choose...
Is good! Rams win it! And on to Super Bowl 53 they go! It's held in a shot! There's something on your face! It was paid!
That is broken up by Data.
Hey, it's ya boys. Hello. We were
Good
all lonely,
evening.
so we decided to come on here for your enjoyment. Welcome to,
So we could be less lonely.
welcome to the
Yes.
welcome to the parking lot show. Today is, well, I guess not really today, but I'm not keeping track. It's these guys who are all keeping track. But welcome to NBA opening day. It's a celebratory experience for everyone.
The 75th season of NBA basketball.
Yes, yeah,
Yep.
it's a big year for them too.
The diamond.
The diamond.
The diamond
I like
year,
the
yeah.
anniversary logo.
The
I like the
the
anniversary
logo
logo.
looks good, but like, there's nothing new. Like, how long has there been rumor that the NBA is gonna take down Jerry West as the logo and replace him with somebody else?
Ooh,
Since like forever.
since
like,
forever.
If you ever wanted to try and tease using somebody else as an NBA logo, a temporary player as a 75th anniversary logo would have been perfect.
Right.
I think that would have been more of a news headline than what they have now. Not saying it's bad, because it's definitely good having the logo encompassed in the diamond. It looks really nice. But if there was any year where you could finally play off the fans' ideas of, let's get somebody besides Jerry to be the poster child, like that was the year. Where you
Yeah.
can make up a logo that only lasts 1 year. Because like if the fans hate it, it's only for a year. They won't see it ever again.
True.
It's perfect. It's perfect. You've been
think of,
teasing at a new logo ever since. Like, perfect time to do it, but they didn't do it.
You think
'Cause
a
it was-
contest would have worked, Frank?
Huh?
You think a contest would have worked, like a fan contest?
It could, but I wouldn't put all the faith in fans because you gotta remember, fans are still cringy. And not
Mhm.
Way beyond
cringy
that dumb
by
stuff.
the sense of we would get a cringy logo, but like there's gonna be a logo that tugs at a different thing that's not, like, it's not sentimental, it's not good looking, but everybody thinks it's fucking hilarious, and so it's gonna lead in votes. Like, that's what's gonna happen. So while, yeah, I would love a fan-created logo, the fans voting is a little bit... Like, let me tell you this. It's people voting the reason why University of Irvine's mascot is an anteater. I'm just saying. I'm pretty
UC
sure
Irvine?
Yeah,
Is it
UCI.
anteater?
University of Irvine's mascot is the anteaters. And it's because it was up to a fan vote. Like, you get that type of shit when you fan vote. So... It's a risky area. It's a risky area.
Well, just keep in mind that in a fan contest, the Atlanta Falcons would have been Confederates.
Yeah, we had this conversation just privately in our Discord server. Which, by the way, I'm going to take this moment now. Go down to the description, have a link to our social. We have Discord, Instagram, Twitter, and Discord is the biggest link to join because that's when you'll get to meet all of us and everybody else a part of the show. So yeah,
You get to be with
getting
the
that out there.
weirdos.
Getting that out there. But yeah, so
We don't bite, bring beer.
Exactly.
Bring
Soda
beer.
for me.
bring beer because we drink it all. We're the friends where we don't bring anything, but the minute you bring everything, it's like, hey, you brought stuff. Thanks. It's gone. You ever had one of those Super Bowl parties where like you go to like the party and like one or like three people made all the food? And everybody else
Yeah,
eats it, or like there's
Yep.
like the one person who went and did a run at Costco, got a bunch of boxes of pizza, came back, and now they're gone. Like it's one of those type of things.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or yeah.
They
All
just
right.
came for the
Wasn't
food and
Costco
the food and the drinks.
The food and the drinks. Well, I mean, there are a lot of people out there. I think people are not realizing this. There's a lot of people out there who, like, the Super Bowl is the most watched event, but it's because people basically treat it as another reason to party.
Yeah.
It's so funny when you compare the views of the Super Bowl, the NBA Finals, Stanley Cup Finals, MLB World Series, because all of those other games, like, yeah, their peak viewerships are the games where somebody wins or somebody is about to win, or if a game gets really good. But the Super Bowl, like, trumps everybody. And it's like a couple factors. It's number one, there's only one game, so you know you're going to miss out on something. You can't just wait the next day for the next game.
The halftime show is like something big.
Number two, the halftime show brings in the casual fans to watch. And number three, like, the Super Bowl became basically its own event. Like, you go to work talking about the game, you leave work going to somebody's party. Like, it became an event. It became something you look forward to.
And you're still talking about it for weeks.
I have no clue why that was the case, but it became an event. It became something you went to. I don't get why, but that's just how it was. So odd.
Nowadays, people rather do a party than actually go to, like, going to a party is actually better than going to the actual game.
I mean, I don't know anybody who's actually gone to the game, so I have no clue.
A lot of.
I bet, yeah, probably why. We're all schmucks, so that's probably why.
I think there was when the Super Bowl was here in Miami, there was a guy who fell asleep when the game started.
There's a lot of.
He was asleep.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that goes on before the game starts that is just not. That doesn't talk about anything. Just a bunch of nonsense. But let's get over to the title and the topic. I don't know what Tanner's feelings are. I know Chris loves the Heat. I mean, Houston is a team, so you have a team in your area, so you have somebody to cheer for.
He has to suffer.
Not that he suffers, but like the thing, like if you look at all the other sports, he just basically has to sit there and watch. Or actually, no, I take that back. He has three of the four teams. He has 3 of the 4 teams as a sports team. Because Astros, Rockets, Texans. It's just the hockey team, but. So yeah.
So still waiting on Bettman to move the Coyotes here.
Coyotes gonna go somewhere. I said Salt Lake.
You said Salt Lake. I said San Antonio. Alex said Houston.
The desert thing was cool to try. I don't think it should last any longer. Like the desert thing.
Vegas is the desert thing, kind of.
Yeah, and like Vegas is the new face of the desert. But also Vegas is like the only. Like it, like I'm not gonna say the only tourist destination to have a team because like all the other places are probably on very populated parts of their cities.
I mean, LA.
But like the strip is gambling and all of that.
Is big.
All right, look at New York. New York is in Broadway shows and all that.
But yeah, so it's like stuff like that.
And Manhattan.
I don't know. But yeah, anyway, yeah. So Chris and I don't know about Tanner, but Chris and Alex are probably going to be the biggest people who know about like what's going on in the NBA, what's the biggest things about that, stuff like that. Yeah, so I don't know. What's your guys' take on this season?
Chris, you want to go first?
Yeah, sure. I'm the only one with a team in the East for now. So the Heat, they picked up some good pieces. Kyle Lowry. They resigned Victor Oladipo to stay with the team for a few more years. So they got something going on in Miami. How far can they go? I say their ceiling is Eastern Conference Finals.
Okay.
They go to Eastern Conference Finals. They have a gritty team with Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo. There's Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson still there. So I think they could go far, especially in an Eastern Conference that's a little bit weaker than it traditionally is. because we don't know what's going to happen in Philadelphia
Oh,
with the whole Ben Simmons situation, and then
got kicked out of practice.
Brooklyn got their cheeks clapped by freaking Milwaukee yesterday, and we don't know how that
no
situation is
Kyrie.
going to end up with Kyrie.
Mm-hmm.
So the East is going to be interesting to watch.
Yeah.
I think Miami could end maybe top 3. They're going to be like the number 3 seed, worst case number 5, but they will be an entertaining team to watch this season in the East.
Okay.
And for me, representing the West, because my team is the Rockets. So as you know, we had the 2nd overall pick early in the summer. We were gunning for the 1st, but this is a lottery, so what can you do?
What's the situation with is it who do you guys have? Wall? Is it John Wall or?
Oh yes, John Wall. We are still open to trading him. He's still on the team.
Wow.
I think he wants to leave the team. So if you want John Wall,
if
he's
anything,
ready.
if anything, I think his contract is either going to get bought out, and Miami signs him because Miami wants him, or there's a trade with like you guys get like a pick and Tyler Hero.
We were trying to get that guy too, if I remember.
Yeah, originally but it was for Harden.
Yeah, it was for Harden. But then we traded Oladipo to y'all.
Yeah, we got Oladipo, but Oladipo got injured.
Oh yeah, he did.
He got injured, and Miami ended up getting swept in the first round to Milwaukee.
Who won it?
Yeah, who won everything.
Speaking of won everything, does Phoenix basketball just like to lose? Because lost in finals, lost in the
first
WNBA
game?
finals.
Oh my god.
And y'all are not re-signing
first
DeAndre
game.
Ayton.
They had an 11-year playoff drought. Going to the finals, man, after 11 years and not in the playoffs at all.
Being up 2-0.
That's pretty good.
You got to be supportive of these guys. These guys have been going through a lot.
Well, it wasn't just the guys. The women, they lost too in the
The women
WNBA
lost too.
finals.
All right.
And
So-
what's worse is, for some reason, y'all are not re-signing DeAndre Ayton.
I don't know why they're not.
why.
Well, I mean, I know why they're doing it, but like you got like it makes a lot of sense why they're doing it, which I think is so funny that everybody's just like shocked about it. Like this championship, they don't at this moment in time. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think Phoenix are big buyers. They don't have money to shell out. So Ayton wants a 1st overall pick deal, and a good 1st overall pick deal. I don't know if Phoenix has the money to give him that, with also paying for Booker, Paul,
And
everybody else that is on that team. So you got to look at that. Like, Ayton is going to be a star somewhere else. There's a good chance that Ayton will go on another team and be a leader.
Lakers.
No. I said a leader, not another ensemble piece.
Nah. Lakers, no.
Remember, they do have the money.
Yeah, but where are they gonna put him? Like, they already have everybody.
They could sign the Mona Lisa and put it on the bench with how much money they got.
They basically have the 2015 All-Star team there.
It's freaking
Everybody
insane.
too.
Yeah, Westbrook, Carmelo Anthony, Dwight Howard again,
LeBron,
Anthony Davis, LeBron. But they're missing the GOAT.
Oh yes, the king
Caruso.
of College Station, the king of
Caruso?
or the other king,
Caruso?
Caruso, the bald Mamba,
No, they just call him the GOAT.
the goat.
Yeah, that's why he's in
and
Chicago.
and he's in Chicago too. So we're gonna wait
So
on the
Jordan's
statue
passing
to
the
be built
so the
outside
torch is being
arena.
passed. The torch is being passed in Chicago.
So let me ask
Caruso's team.
you two, Alex and Chris, something.
Hmm.
Can the Sixers just make Ben Simmons the richest janitor in the world and just get him off the court? I mean, he got sent
Are you
home
gonna
by Doc Rivers for not doing a drill, for refusing to do fucking defensive drills.
Ben
He also had his
Simmons,
phone in
man.
his pocket too. So
Well, no.
Really? I didn't know that.
I didn't know about the phone
I
though.
mean-
People are still trying to speculate
I mean,
what that
Ben
was.
Simmons, from what I've heard since they lost that game in the playoffs, is that Ben Simmons' maturity is really, really like he's not mature for a basketball player. Like I think he's thrown tantrums.
Yeah, exactly. This is the NBA. Like you're
Yeah.
working to win a fucking title. You don't have time to deal with this shit.
And this is a team that's it's up there for a
It's
title along
Pretty
with
good team.
Brooklyn and
the
Miami.
process.
The process. I mean, what has the process given them? Losing in the first round,
Losing to Toronto.
losing to Toronto
Right.
in the worst possible way ever,
Making Embiid cry.
and
the
the only
shitty-
players you have to show up for it is Embiid, but Embiid can't do anything. Then you get Simmons, who can't make a shot when he's like under 5 feet from the basket.
Oh yeah, passing in front of goal.
Passing in front of the basket, like lay it up. I mean, Trae Young isn't that
Dude,
tall.
Man's is 6'10" and passing in front of goal.
For real. Like passing when you need to get a basket, otherwise in a do or die
Gotta
game,
go
like you
home.
have to make it. Otherwise, I
Right.
think this guy, something's wrong with him. He either needs a change of scenery. I don't care if it's in the NBA. Hell, he could go to China for all I care. He could go to Spain,
Nah, go to Australia, the NBL.
or Australia.
He's indicated he doesn't want to play in Philly. The fans indicated that he doesn't want to be there. And I don't know about the front office, but I'm pretty sure after the way he's acted this summer, they don't want him there either.
The thing is, who would
And
want
they're
to
stuck
trade
with
him?
him.
And
Thing is, yeah, they're gonna
Exactly.
ask for a lot. They're gonna ask for like what he was worth when he got drafted,
Right.
which is probably like a
Can they
first round pick.
can they just buy out his contract and just let him go?
Depends
He
on how
doesn't
much.
deserve the money, but it would get him out of the locker room.
Depends how much money. How much money
And
that's
he
gonna be.
signed a big deal. He signed a
Yeah.
big deal, so it's a lot of money. But he at least gets out of the locker room so the team can focus.
You know, it's funny. I was playing 2K against Philadelphia, and Ben Simmons, he takes a shot, and the shot goes nowhere near the basket. They nerfed his stats in 2K because of that.
You don't want
Like,
locker
it's-
room distractions. Locker room distractions
No,
don't help anything.
Especially for a team that has playoff and possibly
Yeah, and they're a good team.
championship.
They don't need this shit.
Right.
Yeah. They don't need that. I mean, either go
Like-
to a team that's gonna take you, go to fucking China. I don't know.
Joel Embiid said it himself. I'm not here
Europe.
to babysit.
Australia.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah. I mean, Joel Embiid, he's one of the faces of that team. Yeah, he
Right.
doesn't have.
No, he is the
He's
face.
not a babysitter.
Now at least.
He's not the babysitter.
I mean, the shit he pulled would get you cut on a high school team, and you're doing this shit in the NBA.
That's
They
just
gotta
because
do
that's
something
just
with
that's
him.
just because the money's involved. When the money's
Oh,
involved,
yeah.
people become way different people.
But
Especially
they
with a lot of
got
money.
to do something with
Yeah.
him.
Good deal.
Yeah, well, it's a long season. The season started yesterday. Houston plays today, or is
Yeah,
already playing
and guess
against.
what?
Against who?
They're losing to your team, Tanner, 72-45, half.
The Timberwolves are winning.
Yes.
Oh my God, kids are
Timberwolves
flying.
aren't bad though. I mean, the Timberwolves have a good lineup. I mean, they have Karl Anthony Towns.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
Before we go, so apparently this man likes to watch gorillas fight to the death before every game.
Who likes to
Some
what?
some people have
Cat.
weird pregame traditions.
He likes to watch gorillas fight to the death, or just fight each other.
Who?
Cat,
Who?
Carl Anthony
Cat?
Towns.
He's
Really?
Cat? Oh, Cat is.
Bro, people
Now
have
that-
weird pregame traditions, and you know
Yeah, that's
that.
true.
It's common.
You got to remember, the Wolves have basically spent 15 years crying Jordan face. So,
Oh well,
not
you've done that to superstars too. So yeah.
I mean, the West is competitive. I don't know if Minnesota makes it, it'll probably be like an 8th seed, or they'll play. Are they still doing that play-in game thing?
I don't know if plans are still around. I could see, but I know plans were still dominant. I haven't heard that they're getting rid of them.
Because I heard that they might keep it.
I don't know why they
They-
liked it, but I mean,
Well,
They're
I mean,
not
last
getting rid of
year gave the
it.
ratings. Last year gave them ratings. I mean, one of the play-in games was the Lakers and the Warriors.
well. You got to remember, a lot of people were still stuck in their house when that game happened too.
updated
So that would drive up.
Updated on October 7th, 2021. Oh, I think they're wanting to still do this.
Okay, so they do it. So
Oh,
that
geez.
means up to the 10th seed play.
Prior to the start of the
10th seed could go-
2021-2022, NBA Board of Governors approved a proposal to continue the play-in tournament for the 2021-2022 season.
Okay, so
That's
it's
this season.
possible a number 10 team could make the playoffs.
Well, okay, so let me ask you this. The play-in tournaments, what did that do to the playoff structure last season? Did anything change that was
Not really.
dramatically different from 1 through 8?
Not really,
It basically
but-
gave like some lower seeded teams a chance.
They
Yeah.
fought.
They're
fought
just
it
giving
out.
chances.
They fought it out and the games were close, but ultimately nothing changed.
Like basically what it means that I think the 7th and 8th seed are not guaranteed.
See, the thing is though that like stuff like that, play-in tournaments, extra games, they're meant for playoff structures that are unbalanced. They're meant for playoff structures that are weak. You know, that's why we're asking for college football playoffs to have more games. That's why we're asking for the wild card to not be a one game ends all. It's meant to fix problems in playoff structures. I don't remember anything wrong with 1 through 8. In fact, I'm pretty sure you can bring up multiple times in the NBA playoffs that the 8 seed have gone far. So it's not like the only reason
No, the
I
8
would
seed barely goes.
the only reason I would suggest a play-in tournament is if the first round is meaningless because every 1 seed always beats the shit and sweeps the 8th seed. That's the only reason I would say bring it in.
That's usually what it is in the NBA.
Is it?
Sometimes majority. I mean, sometimes you'll have an 8th seed, but that's like once
With
every like 10
basketball,
years.
there's a video from Vox that shows the probability, the luck. Basketball is the highest on skill, whereas I believe football is the lowest on luck, or closest to luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then I guess okay. So I guess in a game where you rack up so many points, there's so many opportunities for you to change the game that, yeah, yeah, exactly. I guess it.
I mean, they make it like a big deal once the season's like ending. All the fight for the number 8 seed, but the number 8 seed in the NBA, majority of the times, is gonna get either swept, maybe 5 games, and that's it.
It's basically that it's that first 4 like the March Madness game where they have to have 2 games to determine the last 16 seeds. And you're like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, that's cool. And you're looking at your bracket and you're like, oh, why is the 16th seed not there? Oh, because they're playing a game to determine. Oh, that's cool. I'm still going to go with the 1
basically
seed.
And the NBA, like in the NBA, the divisions doesn't matter anymore.
What do you mean divisions
Yeah.
doesn't matter
Right.
anymore?
So
remember,
you could
there's
win a
still divisions
division.
in the NBA.
You could win a division, but you could be like a 6 seed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
it's
Well,
like
I guess NBA is
that
still
1 through
doing
8
1
type
through
of a-
8. NBA is still
Yeah,
doing 1
NBA
through 8.
Yeah, it's kind. I mean, the NHL still does 1 through 8, but it's different.
Well, no, they
Yeah.
don't. No, they don't. They
What do you mean?
like technically, but the answer is no. It's
Seven? I mean,
it like
The only
the process is this, like, not the process is the same, but like the outcome is the same. The outcome is still 1 through 8. It's almost every Central team and then 3 Pacific teams. Like, yeah, that's the same thing over and over every year, but it makes it way harder to understand than when it was 1 through 8. 1 through 8 was easy to understand, rise through the ranks. Now you have wild card and play in top 3, and like if you're a Pacific team, you shouldn't even worry about the wild card, because there are Pacific teams that would be like third to last in wild card race, but because they were in the Pacific, they get the 3rd spot and make it. Like, it's basically so that it doesn't look like the Pacific team are always out and casted out.
Yeah, because before this format, it was like the division winner would have a home, would be the home series. You know, they will have home ice advantage.
Yeah, they would just do the generic, just whoever is the higher seed gets home ice advantage. So, you know,
Yeah,
if
that's why
one's
a lot
playing,
of
if one's
people-
playing
Ice,
A,
and then-
one gets to go first and shit like that. But like,
yeah.
if
Yeah,
like
'cause-
Chris is right that like it didn't change, but it kind of did, because now it looks pathetic. You know, before, when you could just say, oh, they're playing off the table and they're trying to make it
Yeah,
through, and you don't have to worry about your Pacific teams, you just got to beat everybody to make it. Now it's like, well, I can just beat the shit out of teams in my own division and make the playoffs. Like, why? It's like, I'll look at it right now. The Western, there are 8 teams in the Central, 8 teams in the Pacific. And if the
It's
playoffs
8,
were
8,
to
and 8. It's 8, 8, 8, 8.
yeah,
4
8, 8,
eights.
8, 8. So if
Yeah.
the playoffs were, that's right, it's perfect balance now with Seattle. If you were to start playoffs today,
Perfectly balanced.
there would be 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 5 Pacific teams? No, 4 Pacific teams. 4 of them would be, half of them would be Central, half of them would be Pacific. If you were to still go 1 through 8. But now you're doing the whole wild card thing.
Yeah.
Well, at least it's not bad as the SPHL playoff system, where 1 through 3 can choose their opponent, and from 5 through 8.
Who could choose their opponent?
What league?
Oh, the SPHL, the Southern Professional
SPHL?
Hockey League. Yeah.
ECHL?
No, he said
No,
SPHL.
SPHL.
Oh, never heard of them. They picked their. Wow, that's.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't like that either.
Mm.
I mean, I remember when there was a year the Panthers made the playoffs. They won the division, and everybody's thought the Islanders tanked because they wanted to play the Panthers instead of like Boston.
Jeez.
I mean, if you want to like teams who go a little bit farther in the playoffs are not looked down upon as teams with first round exits, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Teams who get first round exits have usually in their like off season recap after it's all over, are like, oh boy, they got a lot of problems. They made the playoffs, but they get out in the first round. They need to fix this, this, and this. But if you go past the first round, they're like, yeah, they're a little bit more built. They're playoff contenders. In fact, they could be Stanley Cup contenders. I think they just need to fix a little bit, and then they'll get there.
One more piece.
Yeah, exactly.
more
It's always
piece.
the one
It's always
more
been one.
piece.
There's always one more piece for everybody.
And if you're a Packers fan, it's a new QB.
I
And
still own
a
you.
loss in the NFC Championship.
Yeah, if you
I
lose in the
still
NFC,
own
if you
you.
lose in the NFC Championship, it's defense's fault, but the offense will fix it every time.
Mm-hmm.
If you lose in the NFC Championship, it's, oh man, our defense could have played better. We'll get Aaron Rodgers a new wide receiver. It's fine.
So now,
Yeah, they'll
Tight
since we're
end.
talking football,
that they won't draft them.
Billy, how did it feel to give the Bills a black eye?
Oh, y'all won on Monday?
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
hail Derrick Henry.
Wow.
Thank
Mhm.
you.
Freaking stop!
Damn.
They freaking stopped
Yep.
Josh Allen.
Yeah, I'm
And a
surprised.
fourth
I
and
thought it
one.
was going to be the
Cooper-
opposite way around. I thought the Bills were going to fully embarrass Derrick Henry, and it was just going to show that if Derrick Henry goes against a competent defense, he'll be stopped.
Yeah, it made
But
my
I guess
weekend a
nobody
little
has
bit better.
run D.
Anyway, I'm gonna watch you guys on YouTube. I'm going to work now.
Sounds good.
Alright, dude. There we go. Yeah, no, they Bills gave the Titans gave the Bills a black
Damn.
eye.
All right then. Well, look at that. Not bad.
Yeah, they do.
Not bad.
Cooper probably broke his TV after that game.
I think Cooper
Cooper's
has
not
had
that
other
bad.
reasons to break his TV than the Bills winning one game,
Losing.
or nah, the Bills losing one game. I think he's had other reasons to break his damn TV. You got to remember, the Blue Jays didn't make the playoffs.
And they
That's
did
a
everything they had to do.
huge reason to snap your fucking TV in half. The Blue Jays were literally predicted to win their division. They didn't even make playoffs.
It's AL East,
Well,
man.
there's a consolation. The team the other team in that division could possibly go home on Friday.
Yeah.
Is it out of 5 or out of 7? I can never tell with the
Out of-
MLB's
out of
playoff
7.
standards.
Out of 7. Out of 7.
7.
Okay, I
Hey,
get you
they
guys are
asked
all
me
baseball fans, but please at least agree with me on this one. The wild card's out of 1, and you got the division series out of 5, and the CS and the World Series are out of 7.
Mhm.
Yes.
When every other format, all 4 rounds are out of 7.
And it takes
4-1.
forever.
Okay, great.
Or
Then
just
all
one.
4 games are out of 5. I'm sorry, but why is it mismatched?
I don't think it's
I don't know, it's
mismatched.
always-
It's more like
The
ascending.
NBA used to be that way too. The
The
first
NBA
round was
is
out of 5.
now. The
in the
play-in
NBA.
is one and
I
done,
think
isn't it?
I think it's like more tradition because CS, the Championship League series used to be out of 5. Then they went to 7, and the World Series has always been out of 7.
Which is really funny
Yeah.
because for a league that has a problem with time management during games, they haven't adopted just going out of 5.
Yeah, for real.
I still don't
I
know-
know it's playoff baseball, but
It's
have you noticed like the game starts like at what 8, and it's like 10, and the game's like only in the 6th inning.
it's so funny.
These
That's
playoff
like
games take
that's
at
the
least a
MLB's
guaranteed
Yeah,
4
playoff games
hours.
take at least 4 hours.
That's the MLB's biggest issues, and the way that they solve them. And no, what's funny is that they find ways to solve them. So we've had pitch clocks, we've had batter clocks, we've had what else? What else have we had
Pitch
to try and speed the game?
Pitcher minimum, batter minimum.
We had a pitcher minimum, batter minimum. Managers cannot bring in a pitcher at this point, and those new rules have either
Decreased mound meetings.
yeah,
I
and
think it's
then
only
Yeah.
5.
so and then
That's only 5 mound visits.
So, and some of these rules have either pissed off players, they got rid of them, or they were great additions, and then the replay system fucked it up, and now our games are back to normal. Because replay has made
Hey,
a game that, with these rules come in, basically offsets it. And so now replay takes so much meta time, you're back to normal.
Two
I think
things.
with Yeah, go ahead, Tyler.
2 things. One, I hope they're gonna be. I'm sure they're gonna be discussing all of that during the meetings this winter, and
Oh, they got more to
possibly into the
discuss
spring.
than that.
Oh yeah.
Look,
But
I
Guys,
think
two-
okay,
before-
hold on, shush.
Before we discuss, okay.
Everybody who's watching this right now and everybody who's in this call, I need you guys
A
to
whole
say
lot more.
this. Say this to yourself because it will help alleviate the pain when it finally happens. There is no baseball next season. Say it to yourself to help the pain not get as bad. I'm telling
ready.
you this
They're gonna
right
play.
now.
And there be no
But
spring
it's
training.
true.
They're
in
gonna
February.
play.
It's happening. Look at everything happening. It's gonna happen. And
They
also,
hate Manson.
Billy
think they're
gonna
Cobra
play,
and
but they're
Cooper
gonna
are
play.
both Bills fans.
I hope we have baseball before
Alex is
freaking
gonna-
summer.
If there's no
Not.
baseball next season, Alex is gonna be pissed.
That's the
because
only team left that's
The
good.
Dodgers. The Dodgers are supposed to host the All-Star game, and they were supposed to host it in 2020
Oh,
So this is gonna be the
Oh,
third
they're gonna
time.
get cut again, aren't
They're
they?
gonna get cut for a third time,
Oh,
and it's
oh.
been 40 years since the game's been at Dodger Stadium too. To put the cherry on
40
top.
years
So,
and they haven't been in LA, or at least
well, they've been in the
I
LA
mean,
area,
LA.
but they haven't been in Los Angeles proper.
You know, it'd be
At
the
least like not have like not have a 2004-2005 NHL season where there was no games, but at least like play a couple games.
yeah. And that's like that seems to be the trend with like most lockouts. They find a way to get at the end. I mean, like MLB almost had a lockout. The MLB PA and the MLB have been were talking for so long that I got delayed, but they finally made it work at the end. But like it's going to happen. It's just the question of how long
When
and how serious.
and how long.
Because like it's going to happen. I mean, like I
Unless they,
noticed
like,
this. I
make
noticed
an
this back in
agreement.
COVID time when they couldn't get a start to opening day.
Yeah.
Every other league had their opening day start and were already back on schedule and on TV. MLB was losing viewership. MLB
Oh,
was
yeah.
basically losing a chance to
MLB
get
was the
those
last
viewers
one
back.
to start. MLB was the last one to start.
MLB was
You
the last one to start
already
because they had the most. There
Yeah.
was the start of that discussion. The discussion
Mhm.
started, but it never got fixed there. So it's only a matter of time. Everybody say it to yourself. The MLB
Mhm.
season will not be happening. Just say it to yourself. It'll ease the pain when it finally happens.
We'll see, Frank. We'll see.
Am I
We'll
gonna get
see.
proven
Yeah,
wrong? Is this
be
gonna be a hot
ready
take?
for
I hope so.
February.
Is this
late
gonna be a hot
February.
take?
Gonna be a
How
hot
are we
take, man.
gonna do from February to September, or till like mid-August?
All right, let's see. I'll name some.
For me,
you
I'm
got
okay.
Stanley Cup playoffs. You got NBA playoffs.
Okay. Let me rephrase. Let me
So
rephrase.
February
July.
is the Super
Starting in
Bowl.
From July,
June.
from
February
June
to
You
July.
got
mid-June.
NASCAR if you want to try NASCAR again. I mean,
Yes.
you're wearing a NASCAR shirt right there. You got
Yeah,
PGA if you wanted to get drunk on your couch. You got
But I mean, that's only like weekend. Like, I'm talking
WNBA
like
that'll
something-
happen around. That'll be happening during the
You
off
know-
season.
Frank,
There's a
XFL
there's
certain
no
if it
person
comes
in our
back,
group made his-
that'll be spring football. If that ever comes back into fruition, you could have the XFL.
Oh, it is coming back.
F1
coming
will be a
back.
good
Yes.
one. You could try F1 out. That's been gaining popularity lately. You could do that as well.
F1 is hard for me because I don't have the stations, the channels.
What channel is it
watch.
even on? Is it on Fox?
ESPN.
Is it
No, it's on
It's on
ESPN.
F1 is ESPN?
Yeah, F1's on ESPN.
Really?
and we can't
They
even
get
do
the,
the World
the
Cup.
feed from Sky. They get the feed from Sky though.
Oh wait, so is it on a streaming service?
It's on ESPN, but the feed that they get is from Sky Sports.
So it's the Sky announcers, the Sky
Yeah, it's the Sky
overlay.
announcers and their whole broadcast version. It doesn't say, the only thing that says ESPN is like the top of the corner that identifies the channel. That's about it.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
I
watermark.
guess F1 hasn't sold the rights to really make it an American product yet, so we're still waiting on that, I guess.
It's kind of like FIFA. Like they put like
well,
a
no,
UEFA
FIFA
like
has
Champions
sold.
League that they
Half-
put their own scoreboard.
But here's the thing: FIFA has sold those rights. You told me that they're basically taking the Sky Sports broadcast. That means that there's no ESPN announcers, no ESPN cameramen, no ESPN show. It's just on ESPN. It's basically watching a pay-per-view boxing match outside of somebody's home through their window. That's basically what you're doing when watching it on ESPN.
I mean,
But
it's a
FIFA,
Kraft.
the
I don't know
Premier
the
League
guy's
rights
name.
are to NBC. NBC actually has their own flair to it. Fox owns Bundesliga.
Until
La
May.
Liga is owned
No,
by
not anymore.
BEIN Sports.
Bundesliga, the Bully is on ESPN now.
Yeah,
And that's on
Bundesliga's
ESPN too now?
Bundesliga's on ESPN, ESPN Plus.
Oh, thank fuck. Honestly, thank fuck. That's like everybody's been saying that ESPN should just focus on showing sports.
Yeah,
they're doing
Which,
it.
speaking of
Premier
that,
League,
ASU
know where I think
hockey will be
Premier
on
League
this
goes
weekend
to?
on ESPN. I'm excited.
Where do you think the,
You know where I
the
think-
PL's gonna go?
Fox. I think the PL goes to Fox.
Fox does have US games, so I could see them do that.
Fox has
Yeah,
the
and-
World Cup, MLS.
And, Oh,
Fox
and the
getting
US.
Fox getting the rights to the U.S. national team is actually is a very
Oh,
very
that's a good one too. That was a
positive
good move
thing
on them too.
because
Their
it's
soccer
on over
announcers
the
aren't that bad. They're
TV.
pretty good. Their soccer announcers are good.
Oh yeah,
And they
the
also
analysts, too.
get American soccer players to talk.
Mhm.
Like if you look at ESPN, like they basically like ESPN FC basically lives in England. Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
English broadcasters, it's English telecasters, and because
Same with NBC.
SportsCenter is in
NBC.
America.
NBC is working with Sky. Come on, guys.
Well, I know. Well, okay, yeah, NBC is the same thing. It's showing on U.S. television, but NBC basically has their own division in England to show the games and push it out there. Oh yeah, so
They're
I totally
playing to the
forgot.
Euros
CBS owns Premier League
Champions
rights.
League.
Champions
No,
League.
Yeah, they have those.
and Europa League.
But I've never been able to
CBS owns
find
Champions
them.
League, Europa League, so
I
they
don't know
put it
which
on their
channel they're in,
streaming
though.
platform. What'd you
Say
say,
again,
Chris?
Chris?
Oh, that's why I can't find them. No, because I'm like, what channel? Because I never find them. I end up watching like Champions
stream
League
it.
and Univision.
Yeah, they stream it.
That was a good one.
But I mean, hey, at least you can tell what's going on. That's worse than all of
Yeah.
us who we would have to basically watch and learn at the same time.
But not me.
I'm not gonna.
Are you fluent?
I'm good.
Are you fluent?
He's fluent in Spanish.
Oh shit! All right, never
Just
mind.
because my name says Thomas, it doesn't mean it has
I
to be pronounced
didn't know your
Thomas.
last name was Thomas. I just didn't want to make assumptions.
Honestly, even if you don't know Spanish, one of the best when it comes to soccer, one of the best was always Univision.
Bro, I already told myself when it's like middle of the hockey season and it's a game I don't give a fuck about, I'm watching it in Spanish if I get the chance to. I don't care.
Hockey in Spanish is lit. I'm
It
not gonna lie. I
is.
love the
It's
broadcast.
so
Because
fucking
they
funny.
borrow from soccer, right? Because the similarity.
yeah,
It's
it's like you're
they
watching-
basically just it's basically that.
If
But
you're-
like
If you close
Yeah.
your eyes, it's like you're watching soccer.
yeah, basically. But they speak like 2 times faster because the puck moves a lot faster than a soccer ball.
Yeah, they have to speak.
So like it is soccer announcers, but
Yes.
they have to then follow the game 2 times as fast because the puck moves a lot faster and it's a shorter playing field. So before, when
Mhm.
you could have that breathing period because a player's holding on to it waiting to know what to do next, they're not. They're immediately drawing out their play, passing the puck. It's already all over the place.
It's kind of like
Yeah.
basketball going back and forth.
Yeah,
I
but
think they get some
basketball you
announcers-
can't get excited. That's one of the reasons why I hate watching the damn sport. You just can't get excited.
Well, because they score more often.
I don't know about that, but okay.
I mean, unless you're like Mike Breen and it's like 3 seconds to go and Steph Curry just pulls out and goes bang, bang, bang.
You could tell that it's
Hey, you
exciting
know
because
about
you
that
couldn't
life.
hear Chris.
You know about that life.
Oh yeah, and it's in the intro. And the intro is rebound Bosch, back out Talon, his rebound.
Oh yeah, that's
bang!
right. Because the videos we chose. That's right.
Yeah.
And I
Oh,
chose that just to spite my girlfriend from San Antonio. That was it.
Yes.
Well, also it's just iconic with the Heat.
It is.
Like
it
if you
is.
think of like
Yeah.
iconic Heat moments, the ones I can think of is that
It's that one.
shot, and then it's the like one. It was one of the Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade, LeBron James like throwaway pass
Actually,
hookup.
there's an old one.
Oh, they
That,
show the dude.
Wade
Celtics.
shoots a ball from half court against the Bulls. The game was ending and it just goes in the net.
I'm trying to remember back to that intro when I made it. I remember it was during the summer because I made it at my temporary
was during the
location.
summer.
But like because it was when I first made it. So basically what it was that Alex just digged up one of his old songs. Or not an old song, but it was like a song he was working on. And he was like, "Hey, I don't think I'm going to be using this song. So I just created it. I put some sports clips audio on there and you could use this as the intro. Do whatever you want with it." And I'm like, "Well, if we have this, I have some time to like do something with it." So I basically just tried to find very small clips. I went through like old streams. I wanted to find times where I knew everybody was like doing something weird.
That's why mine is with a boxing glove.
Yeah, yours with the boxing glove.
You
I,
can
I
count.
I wanted to get it. My original idea was it was gonna be during the NFL off season, and there was one clip where I'm talking about the 49ers, or I forgot who was talking, and
you
Alex
go-
just randomly just grabs his flag and just holds his like Rams flag while flipping off the camera. I wanted to use that so bad, but it didn't look right, and I didn't use it, so I just got like some random clip of him on the base.
He
But
has
I
one with his
wanted
guitar.
badly
Yeah, with his bass.
to use a clip
Yeah,
where he
he's
was
just
just
playing his
holding a
guitar.
flag and flipping off the camera. I don't know what we were talking
That
about, but
would've been
I
awesome.
wanted
The
to
best
use
one you
that so
got
bad.
though is the one where Joey's using a broom.
And that one was just because I didn't know what to use for Joey. Because when we started showing our faces, Joey wasn't like Joey didn't have a lot of open space. Like I could have done like one with like his dog or like something like that. But then when he
There's
said
one
that
that
he
he
had
just
that
flops to the
YouTube
bed.
video, he had that YouTube video of him with the broom, I was like, oh, this is comedy gold. And I'm like, that's even better. So I used that clip, and that clip is that video. Oh my god! If
Which was
anybody
the one
here
with
has
Bruce,
not
though, that he just
watched that
gets up and
video yet,
goes?
if anybody here, here in this chat as well as in the Discord, if you haven't watched that video yet, holy shit, it's funny.
It is comedy gold.
It's so fucking hilarious.
Which one's the one with Bruce though that he just
Okay, I
like
should stop.
he just gets up and goes?
It was during the draft. So again,
Yeah.
Bruce is the same thing. Bruce never shows his face. And like the only time his
We
camera
barely
is
have
on,
him
he's
on.
playing Madden. Every time that we've had him on a stream where his camera's on, he's either like just sitting down talking or he's playing Madden. And so I just wanted to get one. I knew like his best reactions were from the draft show when we did the
I
Yeah.
think
When we did the draft
that was when the Bengals selected Jamar Chase.
it must have been.
Oh, that was this year then.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
it was this year's draft. Yeah. No, because we didn't do a draft show last year, or at least if we did, it
this
was
was this
very
year.
bad.
No. This was the first time we
Yeah.
actually do it. We didn't start till
Draft
till late
votes.
last year.
What's the plan for the World Series?
What's the what?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
What's the what?
What's
plan for the World Series?
Series?
I don't know.
Especially
What?
if
This show?
we get a 2017
This
rematch.
This show?
If it's the Alex series, then
Yeah.
If
talk
it's
to
the
him.
Alex series, then by all means,
Yeah.
I'm literally, we're not even gonna be here. I'm just gonna tell Alex, hey, you're running the show, and by the way, the only other person that could be on here is the other Alex. Have fun. And then that's it. We're just not. We're
I would
not.
come on.
Now, I wouldn't even want you guys to come on. If you guys were here, I'm just gonna mute you. Like, no, their show.
no, Alex gets pretty.
Bro, when
like,
Alex's
fun.
team is
Oh,
playing, especially if it's like during the game, fuck everybody in a 6-yard radius of him. Like, he doesn't give an F.
We're roasting him. No.
Of course we are. I don't know what these guys' personalities are during a live sporting match, but I've seen Alex's at least. And he's a different being. The guy is a completely different being when there's a game on.
Oh, so he switches up on everybody when he's watching the game?
Kind of. Like, he's still himself, but he's more vocal. He's more friendlier.
two.
He's high-fiving everybody. Like we're literally in a bar watching Saints Rams, and he was just high-fiving everybody. We're in a bar in a small town outside
Have
of
a
Los
good time,
Angeles,
man.
and he's just high-fiving everybody. He
Just
just
have a good time.
he is. Yeah, no, he has a good time. He has a good time, but he's a lot more extroverted when his team plays. You could say.
Holy crap!
Yeah, I was about to say it's
What?
5-0.
It is 5-0 Atlanta.
Well, what inning? Don't say 5-0 without saying what inning it is.
What?
It's going to the bottom of the fifth.
Yeah, I got
Rest
time.
in peace, Braves.
They got time.
Rest in peace.
I'm
I'm sorry, but how many innings did it take for the Dodgers to score 6?
Or did it take
Yeah, well,
One.
if Atlanta
It was
wins,
one,
they're
I
up 3-0.
think.
No, if they would have won that one, they would have been up 3-0.
3-1 lead.
Shush!
Oh,
Shut the fuck up!
Oh, fuck.
If they exercise their demon, well, I mean, they still
You
need
better
to. They exercise
if they
the demon.
exercise the demon.
You all need to
And
shush,
when-
like, badly. You all just need to shush.
I mean, it's the state of Georgia. What can you say?
It's the state of
The
Georgia.
state of Georgia,
What's
exactly.
what sin are they paying for?
I
A lot of them.
Dashers.
Like, did Sherman, like, did General Sherman put a curse to Atlanta when he burned it down?
Mm.
No.
Probably. I mean, I thought the curse would have been over since Atlanta United won.
Yeah, but it's MLS. Like, sadly, nobody.
So
but
it doesn't count.
It's
Got it.
I'm
It
sorry.
just became the
top
5th
five
major
sports
league.
leagues have to win a championship. The curse is still on.
I mean, as much as I love the MLS,
It's basically that.
The Lynx won 3 titles, and we still have a curse going on. So
It's basically
there was
that
some
braggy.
salt
It's basically
in the
that braggy
chat.
little kid of just, that didn't count.
that didn't count.
I don't know. I
Tanner,
don't
is
know
your,
why
your
Atlanta's
team's on
cursed.
bye this week, or
Hmm?
no,
yeah,
Tanner,
the
is your team?
Vikings.
Guys,
So you don't have,
the
you don't have to be
bipocalypse-
sad this week.
The bipocalypse is upon us this week.
The bipocalypse. The
shit.
fuck does that mean?
Depending on what players you have, probably like 2 or 3 of them are on a bye.
I'm good. Not my bipocalypse, but I have one player who had a bye week last week, so I'm chilling this week.
If you have Cleveland Brown
Uh-huh.
players, you're screwed this
Uh-huh.
week.
Keep saying that, Frank. Keep saying that, buddy.
So, well, okay. So here's the thing.
Keep saying that.
Tanner and I
You
are
gotta stop
both
him.
Tanner and I are both fucked because we both have Chubb and Hunt. So we
And-
both lost a running back.
I don't
I
know
picked
how
up
long
one.
that Baker Mayfield injury is, and
Who
he's my
did you pick
backup.
up? Wait,
Look
who
at
did
my
you pick up?
roster. Look at my roster. Seahawks player.
Alex Collins?
Alex Collins?
He was the best one. He was the best running back available in free agency.
Oh yeah, because I ended up getting the Bears one.
I'm chilling though. I
Um,
got Swift
Khalil
and
Herbert.
I got DeAndre Swift and Miles Sanders, so I'm chilling.
Oh, yeah, they're good. Especially Swift.
I have Derrick Henry
Yeah, well, okay,
Yeah.
you have Derrick Henry, so you have a cheat card.
you
that
have
doesn't
and
that doesn't
Kyler
count.
Murray. And Kyler Murray.
Yeah, I know you have Kyler Murray, and they're playing the. I remember seeing it on the schedule, and I'm like, well, now they're 7-0.
The
Who are they
Cardinals?
playing?
They're playing the Lions.
Oh,
Yeah, they're playing
no,
the
you're
Lions.
playing us, Frank.
Wait, no,
you're
they're not playing the Lions. Oh, no, they're playing the Texans.
The Texans.
That's why I was like, cool, 7-0, nice.
7-0.
Bro,
They're
it's too
playing the
easy.
Texans.
Alex,
You
will
have
get on the
JJ
Go to
and
another
D-Hop
team. That's
now.
what I did.
You have JJ and
I'm gonna-
D-Hop
I'm gonna
both
watch.
playing
I'm
their
gonna be
former
like
team
how-
that fucked them over. Are you telling me that's not gonna be a massacre? Not. That's a massacre waiting to fucking happen.
The SS Texan has sunk. Is sinking.
With
Get
new-
on the life
yeah.
couple. Leave.
It doesn't even matter
You know,
that
I
they're
might follow,
sinking. It doesn't even matter that they're sinking. How did my gaming? What the hell happened? Okay, it doesn't matter that they're sinking. It's just the fact that like the Texans could still be good and Watson could be playing out of his damn mind. You have Hopkins and Watt both together, both going up against their former team who traded them for Jack Diddley
No,
Squat.
one was
For what?
One was-
He left in free agency.
he left. He left in free agency.
Watt left
Yeah,
it for
he
like.
did.
And is it in Houston or in
Oh,
Arizona?
please tell me it's in the Red Sea. Oh,
Bro, I
wait,
think that might
where
be
is it?
Houston.
Oh, where is it? Where is it?
Because
Where
we
is
were
it?
in Indy last week.
Oh,
so
wait,
that's
hold
probably
on.
gonna be in
Hold
Houston.
on. I'm checking. I'm checking.
Be
I'm
even
checking.
more sweet.
Please tell me the Red Sea is just going to obliterate their ass. Oh, please tell me the Red Sea. It's in Steve Forbes.
It's in Houston.
It's a homecoming.
No, it's not. It's in State Farm Stadium, baby.
Oh, man.
Y'all gonna get destroyed.
Welcome to my house, bitch.
Oh my God. Oh, what is it? Yep, that's a Swift 89.2 to let me turn down my fucking brightness. That's a Swift 89.2 to 10.7. Yeah, I'll take that.
This is why I'm not freaking out
Jesus.
about fantasy.
Well, I
This
don't
is
even
why
know
I'm
what
freaking out
I
about
don't even know what odds you'd bet on that. What's the over under? The over under is the spread is 17.5.
Jeez.
Like don't even touch that game
Take the
because you're just
over.
gonna lose money. Like don't even touch that game. The only reason you would touch that game is you're a diehard Texans fan who bets for them to win every week.
Or you have,
Yeah, no,
or you have an
they
extra
are not
$20
right
to
brain.
blow and you feel crazy.
Or yeah, or you have $20 to lose and you don't feel like eating.
Oh yeah, I'll burn it.
Just
burn
yeah,
it.
just
like
burn it.
Joker.
Speaking of, there was an international tank bowl.
How you let that happen, Chris?
I'm
How you
still-
let that happen?
I'm not. I wasn't there. I already jumped the ship a long time ago.
I'm still confused why. I'm still confused. Like, you guys could probably attest this with me too. The NFL is trying to tap into the international market. They're trying to get people from all over the world to watch the best skill in American football. Leagues try and copy their skill in their own city and their own countries, but it never works. So it's time to get them to jump ship and watch it from the greatest skilled players to play the game. And we send them Miami and Jacksonville.
And
We
the
always
week
send them
before,
back.
New York
Something tells me
and
that
Atlanta.
In the last game, we sent who? New York
And Atlanta.
and
Or New York
Atlanta.
Jets.
We sent
Not
the
even the
Falcons
Giants,
and the
the
Jets.
something tells me that the selection, that the team selection for that was similar to how the Cowboys ended up playing on Thanksgiving every year. I feel like it was just a raise of hands of who fucking wanted it, and the Jaguars were the only ones who raised their hand.
Oh, come on,
And
but
you
if
know
you're
what's
gonna,
funny is that
Just
it's
because
actually
they have
benefited.
it really
Like,
doesn't have
They
anything to
have to
do. I mean, the Chiefs went on to play a game in Mexico. Hell, they could have
Against
played
the
a game
Chargers, and that was a good
against the
game.
Chargers.
see, what's
On a
funny
Monday,
is that
So-
too.
what's funny is that Jacksonville's the only team that makes sense because they actually build a fan base in London because of that. So
Yeah, so-
Jacksonville's
well,
the only
remember, they
team I
have
can look at and go, yeah, that makes sense. They actually have fans that want to see them every time they come out. But
Oh, come on, but
can we?
I think
like,
there would be better
I
teams
know,
to put.
I know it hurts the U.S. audience, but you're trying to improve the game worldwide. I'm sorry, but here in the U.S., if there's two teams playing in London or or Mexico or wherever it is, unless it's in a stadium that's not meant for football, do we really care what venue it's in or where it is? Like, don't try and please the US TV viewing audience by sending terrible teams just because they wouldn't get views if they played anyway. Like, you want to grow the game? Give them teams they actually want to see. Everybody in UK, I bet, knows who Lamar Jackson is, but they're never going to see them play. I bet everybody in the UK knows who Patrick Mahomes is,
They have
but
to
they're
wait
never
till,
going to
like,
see
3
them
a.m.
play.
in the morning to watch.
Send them Bucks and Chiefs.
That would make your ticket price go very high. The higher than it already
especially
is.
At New White Hart Lane. At that stadium.
Like your ticket price will
Daniel
go high.
Levy's gonna get
It's
a
at
whole
a
lot of
time that the UK audience can actually watch the game, so the UK will actually watch the damn game. You'll get a bunch of people and kids to watch people who are actually very skilled, and they'll want to do those skills. And like, it makes no damn sense to me.
It's the Shield.
It's Goodell.
The Ginger
Do that
Hammer has
effort
never
to try and
been
explain
one
the game,
for
just to send them to the Jaguars. I don't
shit
get
that
it.
makes sense.
I don't fucking get it. I don't know.
Just like the refs and how they're getting worse.
Yeah. Yeah, well, refs have a hard time. Refs have a lot of problems.
Looking at someone, unsportsmanlike conduct, 15-yard penalty.
No, the
See
new
what's
taunting
funny?
call,
See
dude.
what's funny is
New
that last
taunting.
weekend I saw the first ever taunting call that actually made the most fucking sense. I actually
Well,
I
finally-
actually saw a taunting call that was called and actually made sense. It was in a college football game. It was ASU versus Utah. The Utah receiver fully mossed the Arizona cornerback and stayed in bounds. Gets really excited. He overlooks the ASU player on the ground and just flex. Like, that's easily taunting. You can't disagree with that. And you're in college. You can't do that shit.
And the ref said no
Speaking
flex
of-
zone. No flex.
And not only
zone.
that, but it's not like in the NFL where you just get the yardage and whatever. You have a certain amount of penalties that if you cross that boundary, you're ejected. I think there's 2 of them. You get 2 unsportsmanlike conducts of a serious manner, you get ejected.
You're ejected.
So, like, bro, just
Hey.
don't. You, like, celebrate with your team. Do not flex on the other fucking team.
Frank,
Another
tell,
Titans
tell
fan has
them,
joined us.
Hey
tell
guys,
them
what's up?
What's up?
about the hockey game, Frank.
Tell them about the
Mike,
hockey game.
the
About
mic chant. The fan section, the student section, like chanting, Mike.
I mentioned it to everybody in the Discord.
It was funny though.
It was fun. Yeah, it was funny. ASU hockey plays Colgate this weekend, and I get to actually be able to watch it because it'll be on ESPN streaming service. So that'll be
Oh,
nice.
it's gonna be on ESPN Plus.
Yeah, it's gonna be on ESPN Plus. I saw it on their schedule,
Okay.
so
I want to see that. I want to see some college hockey.
The Dodgers scored 2 here in the bottom of the 5th, making it 5-2 Braves.
fucking tell you.
No, it's happening.
What? Fucking, I
Here we
hate you
go
guys.
again.
You guys are all idiots. You
Guess
guys are all
where, guys,
fucking idiots.
guess where I'm at right now? Because as you can see, I'm not in my normal abode here.
I don't know what your normal abode looks like.
Are
Okay,
you on
I'm not
Broadway?
where I'm usually at.
Admiral's house?
Not where I'm usually at.
You're in a hotel
I'm not
room.
in Nashville. Well, I'm in a hotel room, yes.
Are you with your
Yeah, you said you were
abuela?
in Florida.
Are you watching the game with your abuela?
I am
Looks like
watching the
grandma's
game right now.
In a hotel
And
room.
I am right now staying the night here in Atlanta. We drove by friggin' Trust Fund Field, whatever the hell that name is.
Trust fund.
definitely
That,
can't
uh,
understand
that
field.
mall
Truist
or
Park.
I'm sorry. What it's called?
Truist.
What was it? Trust Fund Field?
Trust
I don't know.
fund field.
Truist.
Sounds like a
Truist
bunch of
Park.
Truist.
It's a bank.
It sounds like a bunch of fucking
I have
bratty,
no idea what
bratty
the-
college
what their-
students.
Field is.
It's
a
a fucking
bank.
bank.
It's a bank. It's just another trust fund.
Trust fund. Fuck off.
Another
All
trust
right.
fund.
Welcome to the Walmart
Oh my
in
god.
the middle of a shopping area in the middle of nowhere
They,
outside of Atlanta.
But they kept the damage at 2 right here. It's 5-2 going to the top of the 6.
If I know,
So yeah,
trust me, if there's anybody who knows anything about sports arenas inside malls, living 2 years in Arizona, I know exactly about that.
Oh boy.
Well, if there's anyone who knows anything about a stadium that's now a shopping mall, it's Tanner.
Hey yo.
Which one is that one, Tanner?
Actually, Mall of America sits on what used to be Metropolitan Stadium,
Ah, I see.
where the
Used to
Twins
have,
and Vikings played before they went to the Metrodome.
where they
The
used to have all
Cowboys
sorts
would
of
need a Hail
stuff
Mary
going on
just
there. It's,
to
well,
win,
they used to have
to win this
Mary.
one.
yeah. What's up?
No, it's when the Cowboys need a Hail Mary to win this one.
Was that a
I'll
push
keep
off?
the shot of Jameson, please.
Was that a
Oh,
push
that-
off?
I mean, they want to
Yeah,
say it's a
that was
push off.
that was at
The Met
Met Stadium. Yeah.
Stadium, Metropolitan Stadium.
The Vikings will always say that is a push-off, just as much as the Bills fans will say that 1999 was a crime and it was a forward.
Oh, it was a forward pass. It was a forward.
The skate was in the crease.
Skate was in the crease. Yeah, but I was gonna say.
It was...
I was gonna say Saints PI, but that's all. I guess that I don't know if that counts or not. I was gonna say Saints fans crying for pass interference because that was.
because that was a push-off.
I totally forgot. I forgot if I talked to Alex. I don't remember what Alex's reaction to that one was. I gotta actually message him about that again and ask. I don't remember what his reaction was. If he like knew it was a pass interference or didn't know.
It was probably the reaction of him, like if he was like, I don't know, probably 13, sneaking out with one of Daddy's Playboy magazines. And he just
the thing is that Alex was too fucking happy about going to the Super Bowl to like not even like tell me like, dude, the Saints got fucked or something. Like he's too damn excited about going to the fucking Super Bowl to like give a shit.
Which ended up being a lackluster one.
Oh my god, don't remind me about that one. Oh my god, and casual fans got fucking stiffed at that halftime show too, so don't even talk to me about that one, bro. I have a reaction posted on my YouTube channel. I took it from Alex's girlfriend's story. It just all of us just pissed the fuck off. You know, I'm gonna show it actually. I'm gonna share my screen on Discord. I want to show this actually.
I hate these fucking hotel lamps. They don't know what the fuck where the fucking light switch is. Oh, is it right over here? Is it right over here, or is it right here or here? No, it's right here.
You good, bro?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, you better figure it the hell out.
He's in a hotel.
Yeah, he is. Oh, did I private it? Oh, I must have privated it.
Not me.
Did I private it? No, I don't think I privated it, did I? Damn, I think I privated it. Shit. Why did I private it? Like, it was doing so well on views.
How many
did you privated it?
I don't know why I privated it. I have no clue, because it was, like, doing well on views. I'll show it after, just because I don't want to change accounts and then the live stream be messed up.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, you guys get out your final remarks before we close off the stream.
Chris, you go first. We'll go like a round.
I don't know. Bye. I don't know what to say.
What about you, Kevin? What you got?
What do I got? I hope that Atlanta doesn't Atlanta this again, because it looks like they're gonna do it again.
Oh Jesus fucking Christ!
Oh boy!
It's 5-2 again in the top of the sixth again.
I just want to give everybody a friendly reminder as my closing remark that Anze Kopitar is tied for the most points in NHL right now. So take that. Go kiss my ass. Cool. Not only that is he tied for first in the NHL, and third place is Drew Doughty with 5 fucking assists.
Jeez.
Drew Doughty has 5 assists and 1 goal, and Anze Kopitar has 7 points. I think it was like 4 goals and 2 assists.
We're 3 games into the season. The Sabres have the record right now.
And Kopitar scored a goal in that loss to the Predators.
Hey, how's Quentin Byfield doing?
Oh, fuck off! Fuck all of you! Fuck all of you! I hate you for that. Nah. You know what's even worse too? Joey Daccord got his first start as a Kraken, and the New Jersey Devils lit his ass up too. Damn!
Welcome to the NHL.
Winning. I'm not winning.
Welcome to the NHL.
Joey Daccord got his ass lit. Huh?
You know that Rams fan we had a few weeks ago, Jake.
Oh yeah, what about Jake?
That game.
He was at that game?
Yeah, he's a Devils fan.
Oh yeah. Oh, I was like, it was funny because I got it late too. I was in class, and I'm not gonna talk for long because I want to end the stream. But like, I was in class and I saw on Twitter, ASU Hockey posted. They're like, Joey Decor gets his first start as a Kraken. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. I'm going to tune into this game. I want to see Joey Decor be a Kraken. And it was already 2-0 in the first period, and I like halfway through the first, and I was like, maybe I don't watch this one. I was like, maybe I don't watch this one. I think I'm going to stay out of this one. Yeah, let me see. What did Joey Decor end in the game? 29 for 32 with a 906 save percentage. So you know what? It was not a bad showing.
Oh.
Not a bad showing. But god damn it, he got his ass lifted up. Damn. Anyway, Tanner.
Skull Vikings. Joel Eriksson Ek is a god, and don't stink up the joint this year, Timberwolves.
Who's right now leading you guys in points? Is it Eriksson Ek or is it Kaprizov?
Kaprizov.
I think it's Eriksson.
Is it Eriksson
I'm not
Ek?
sure.
Let me see. Wait, who's because like, but it should have been like Kaprizov. It was like Kaprizov rookie of the year. Kaprizov is doing well. Kaprizov, and now Eriksson Ek came out of nowhere.
Dollar bill, Kirill the Thrill Kaprizov.
Oh no, it is Kaprizov. Oh no, it's Kaprizov Zuccarello.
That's Zuccarello.
You guys got to figure this shit out. Why the fuck does he have 5 points?
Yeah, we got.
Eriksson Ek only has 3 points, and that was from his hat trick. Eriksson Ek only has 3 points, and that was his overtime hat trick.
It was still fucking awesome.
The guy had one good game. All right, well, I guess
And you're calling him a god. Wow.
Enjoy Matt Zuccarello tearing up the ice.
I hate this hotel Wi-Fi.
Alex, what is the score of the Houston game, or do you want me to spoil it? What does Houston play?
Oh, you're talking about Rockets or Astros?
No, I already know. I'm not gonna have you be able to.
Texans.
Oh, Texans.
No, you don't get to fucking gloat. So what's the score of the Rockets game? You don't get to gloat. So what's the score of the Rockets game?
Isn't it like 99-72 right now? End of third? Or no, beginning of fourth?
See, what's funny is that I don't have the NBA marked as one of my teams that I follow, so I have to actually go searching for it on the ESPN page. There it is. Because I don't watch it, so why am I going to get updates on it?
Yeah,
let's see,
makes
Houston.
sense.
By the way, you better be doing well, all right? You got one of my guys there. You're getting your ass kicked. Anyway, so
yeah, we're losing bad.
It's 113-82. So
yeah,
you have one of my fucking ASU guys. So you guys better be doing fucking well. Treat him right.
Who's? Oh, treat him right. Okay.
It's Christopher. Oh, he only has 2 minutes. Okay, never mind.
It's gonna be a long year, but
it's okay. I've already said this once. I love Josh Christopher. I hope he does well. I don't see him as an ASU legend because the guy played half the season on injury. And for a man who literally got James Harden permission to wear his number 13, I expected him to perform better.
I know. He got to do that.
I expected that team to perform better.
He's on the 75, all 75 team.
I expected that team to perform better. Like, do you guys remember how cocky I was before the season started? ASU signed Josh Christopher. They signed Marcus Bagley. They brought back Kimani Lawrence, and then they brought back Remy Martin. And I was legit all over Instagram. I'm like, we're not winning the Pac-12. We're winning the Natty. We're going all the way to the championship. This is our year. We're gonna fucking tear it all up.
You didn't even make the big dance.
We got first round ass kicked in the Pac-12 championship. It's not even.
Who y'all lose to?
I don't even fucking know who we lost to. I'll look. 2021
Was it Oregon?
Pac-12 championship
Must have been Oregon.
or Pac-12 tournament. I don't know if it was Oregon or not. Who was it? We lost to. No, that's football. Hold on. Here we go. 2012 Pac-12 Conference Basketball Tournament. Okay, well. Okay, never mind. We won the first round, but then we got beat by Oregon. So we won the
Yep,
first game.
Yeah,
We
I was
beat
right. It was
Washington
Oregon.
State. So we won the first game. Barely, but we won the first game. Still, though, like, that team should have been better. Anyway. And then Oregon got a first-round exit. Or did they? I remember, like, they were the only team to have to cancel a game because of COVID, but I forgot who got COVID. If it was
I think it was-
Oregon or if it was the team they played against.
I think it was them.
Anyway, that March Madness last year was awesome. Anyway, yeah, I gotta go, so we're gonna end this here.
Later.
All right.
Socials in the
See ya.
description.
See y'all
Bye.
later. Go Astros. Hopefully they make
Go.
it.
Jump off a cliff. Bye.